Um, I am Dr. Fish, and alongside me is going to be Patty. Hello, Patty.
Hello, nice to be here.
Yes, and so today's race we're gonna have Dez or Vader Dez representing. Okay, I can't hear myself twice. It's annoying. We have Dez from rollin5gaySmurfPeekin, and then we have Mrs. Gazama or Giz from the end. They're gonna be racing in car percent today.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so I'm curious. I have not watched many of the car races from many of these players, so I'm curious. Besides my own teammate Giz, so I'm curious to see how things go.
I think we had great races in car percent. We had great races everywhere.
All right. Hopefully, the phone ringing in the background doesn't get picked on my mic. But yeah. So hopefully soon. I think Giz just wanted to get a quick warm up, and we'll be going over to Greenwood Village, and then we'll start the race.
Oh yeah, and
Okay.
yeah.
Sure. Skip this ad. Just like you
Whew.
skipped out on buying Amazon stock and Google.
So this is difficult for the heart because I really like those both guys. So
Yes, I like
that
both of
makes it
these
easier to be
players.
neutral.
Yeah, it does. Like I like both of these players a lot. Obviously, one is my teammate, but I will not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be as unbiased as possible.
Yeah. So someone in chat called Andy wants to convince me to run Wave Race 64. I think that happened before. That happened already.
I think you've played it. I know you've played it sometime in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. I think there we go. The countdown had happened, and both players will be on their way. We're just gonna get a quick sync of the runners. Okay. So first track is gonna be Greenwood Village. It is quite an interesting kart track. It's very fun to watch when someone does it really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are off.
Yes. The first thing we're gonna see is some bananas. Dez opts to skip the zipper. That is an old time trial. That is a bit more of an older, I guess, time trial-y strat. It can be difficult to get that boost all the way. Yeah, it can be used to if you're having a hard time getting to that second zipper. But we see that Giz is already kind of flying around. He's on lap 2. He missed the blue balloon, but that is no big deal. You're able to go up pretty fast regardless. So we see Dez also in the about same area. She's not too far off of Giz. Who's the former world record holder of this category.
And I think also very much always liked this track.
Yes, this is one of Giz's favorite tracks. Looks like he's gonna get a 107. Yeah, 107. So 107 despite missing a blue balloon, pretty nice. On to Walrus Cove for both players here in a second. Nice. Giz 16 or Dez with a 116.
Yeah, definitely holding her ground here.
Yes.
That's good. So hopefully Giz doesn't go out of bounds here. Nice.
Not out of bounds.
Okay, Walrus Cove, you have to commentate because I don't like it.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So Giz is. Oh, he went for the jump. He missed the jump. Bonks a couple. He bonks up and then he bonks when he's on the ground. And now he's just doing that nice chain boosting. Oh, a little too close to the pole there. So a bit of a rough first lap for Giz. The 31 is not what he's typically looking for. Dez gets a 32 of her own.
So very close here.
Yeah, So the main part about this course is trying to connect those two blue balloons. You get one blue balloon, second one, and then you use the second one where Giz is currently. So Des is gonna be doing that either. Yeah. So she opts to boost earlier. You can use, I believe the faster route is to boost over the hill there and carry the momentum down towards
Ooh.
down
That.
towards the slope. Ooh,
Or
yeah.
the oil into the slope.
Oh, that's so rough. Unforgiving oil slick placement from the CPU is Giz gets a 125.
That's pretty good. He will say like I'm the worst, but that's pretty good.
That is a good time. Giz
Yeah.
probably wants about a 123 or lower. So he's not gonna be super happy with it. Now we're on to Everfrost Peak. These early car tracks in this category are very much the most difficult.
Yeah.
Besides Greenwood Village, Greenwood Village is one of the more well-known tracks by ATR players. When, just by general, it's because it's the default. Nice first lap. Nice
Great
way to end the
boost, yeah.
first lap, anyways.
This is something I would definitely watch in cinema on a big screen if it's done perfectly. This looks
Oh yes.
so amazing, this track, because yeah,
Yeah,
you get a
you
lot
just
of
fly
airtime.
around. Hmm.
And you just quickly land to get another boost. Boom.
Yeah. So Giz, I wouldn't be surprised if he was to chain those two balloons. No, he just opts for a
Yeah.
double balloon. Okay. Ooh,
Oops.
very nice boost. Holy cow.
Mhm.
Very nice job. Des is on lap 2.
See if the
Giz
jump
finally
yet.
getting a clean section there. Unable to really chain it well, and so he'll get a one,
Okay.
look like a 110, 111.
Yeah, 110. I think 110 is not what he would be super happy with, but if you miss the jump every time, it can easily go a lot worse. So
Yeah.
that is, you strike the track.
Hmm.
It went okay, and you go on.
Yes. All right, so on to Space Dust Alley for Giz is he loses his balloons. Des is making her way through lap 3 of Everfrost Peak car. This like as fun as EP is in every vehicle besides plane, and it's even kind of fun in plane depending on who you are. Then but they're just tough tracks.
Yeah.
Hover seems to be the only thing I'm consistent in with for that vehicle, for that track,
Oh,
I
yeah.
should say. Okay, now both players are on Space Dust Alley car. This one has so much terrain issues, it's crazy.
Yes.
You can see how much bumpy terrain there is, and how you can easily switch drifts essentially, just because you moved on to a different terrain. Des is gonna opt for the upper way.
Oh, okay. We see that first sip from Giz. That's interesting. People usually just skip it and go for the second one.
In car, you actually go for that first one.
You go for the first one. Oh.
Yes, because it's the bigger boost of the two. Surprisingly, in hover, it's opposite. If you're not gonna
Yeah.
go for both, you go for just the second one.
Okay, interesting.
Giz finishing out there is Diz is
Very good.
on lap 2, so we're seeing quite a separation. A lot of it happened or it's gonna just be from these two courses. But Giz has now
Yeah.
moved on to Dark Moon Cavern, so we're running the Future Funland Gauntlet right now.
So we have a bunch of ATR players now back on track. With what's happening?
Yes, we're gonna have some ATR tracks, and then we're gonna get the Spaceport Alpha, which it's just really vent dependent with
Yeah.
how well it can end up going, but it's pretty good. I mean, as is, I kind of am learning to enjoy Dark Moon more, but
It's
maybe that's just because
hard, but yeah.
maybe it's just because Hover's a great vehicle.
Yeah. I see Andy very happy in chat now, as you
Yes.
say that.
Yes.
Nice. That's also finishing Space Star Stally now.
Yep, so Des finishes Space Dust, moves on to Dark Moon as Giz is ending his lap 2 with a 29. Okay, Giz. Good
Ooh,
lap.
okay.
Very solid lap.
I don't get to
Usually,
see that too often, and if it's, then it is in the back with a 32.
yeah. Yeah. So, Giz is having a really nice dark moon here. He's going to get about a 134.
Oh. Oh. Out of
Yeah.
bounds? Oh, not trying to make me happy, but I can see
Uh,
the point in not trying.
Yeah. All right, 135.06.
Okay. Yeah. Great
That's
job.
I want to say that's probably his best time in a race in the tournament, but I also haven't got to watch every match.
Yeah, but I would also think it's very easy that something, there's that one part where it goes bad, and then a time like that is not possible anymore.
Yeah. All right, it's on to Star City. Ooh, a little bit of difficulties in the city section there. It looked like Giz got caught on a wall at one point, but he's still
Oh.
gonna get a good lap. Still gonna be at 25 despite the mistake.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
that can
because of
happen.
the oil today. They just put it perfectly.
Yeah. Luckily, there's nothing down there in the first section with the lasers on lap 3. Sometimes there's like various
yeah.
tricks and traps there. All right, Giz gonna finish up lap 2 with a 23. Looks like he's having a decent time here. Gets a nice snipe to be able to get the balloon.
Oh yeah. Is it below 150? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, this is gonna be probably about a 112.
Really, that's 112.
113.08. Okay.
I blame the free for showing up.
Yeah. Okay.
So just stay on the bridge.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Perfect.
Mhm.
So
Right. Let's learn from Giz how to do a car vent.
Oh yeah. I just
Oh,
saw
very
Giz
nice.
went.
Yeah, we just saw him vent. We should get him out of here.
Yeah. hold him up. And he's getting
Oh, he almost got
see one
triple.
triple. Should we get?
Yeah.
Should we take a bet? Will we see at least one clean triple?
Oh yeah, we'll see a clean triple from
Yeah.
Giz, I think.
So some very extreme opinions state that this is a really, really great card track.
I think the
But no one
space
agrees with me.
I think the spaceport is a good track. In
nice.
car and hover. Yeah.
We see quite some difference here because of this triple that Giz is probably performing now.
Yes.
Now it's getting it.
Oh, we got one.
Whoa, and a really far jump. That was
Beautiful jump from Giz there.
almost got the sky jumping world record at the same time.
Yeah, 29.81, quite a lap. He also knows to get that. He also knows that there's gonna be traps there on lap 3, so
Yeah.
he grabs the shield balloon. Man, Giz is having a fire time here.
Oh,
Oh, unfortunately, he got a little bump. So he'll get a double.
Double, yeah.
Yep, he'll use the
So it
shield
will-
balloon to avoid any AI issues. And
Will not be as fire as the lap before, but
no, 132 is a very solid time.
Let's see how the Death is venting.
Yes.
Was it a verb before that came? Oh, okay. A frontal approach, but it worked.
Yeah. That's definitely a more safe approach to taking it.
Yeah.
Because it's sometimes difficult to do.
Yeah.
We're gonna see
if you
just
dri-
just a double, okay. Going for that triple in itself is pretty difficult. You have to do quite a lot of intricate maneuvering.
It looks hard, but it's even harder. if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, I learned that.
So let's see if we can break the unlucky oil streak for Death on this track.
Mhm.
And now, yeah, normally you try to place your dry angle.
Yeah. Alright, Giz is having a nice, looks like a 40.
Oh.
Wow, that was gonna be a 44.
Oh,
Or
that is still
43
good.
maybe. 45 is still really good, but he was on fire. Oh no, Giz is flying around. This isn't hover. You can't go up the slope.
Yeah. He is
Alright.
powered by Hades, it seems.
Yeah. Okay. Giz on Windmill Plains now. As we get the third vent, there's this third vent
Yeah,
section.
nice.
Gets up and out nicely. Giz is gonna look to get all his bananas.
So see,
Gonna
she got up nicely by holding the analog stick up,
yes.
so that the nose of the car is facing down, and then you just have the tendency to sink.
Yep. And the game so very kindly boosted Giz over the zipper that he wanted to go on, as he gets a beautiful.
Ooh,
Had a beautiful jump until he hit the tree.
yeah.
It's
The
so
tree was
nice.
like no beauty in my book.
Yeah, he just ended up being like George of the Jungle. He didn't watch out for the tree. And now Dez is on Haunted Woods, so there are a few races up. They're about a race and a half apart.
Yeah, but
I think no, this goes right to Windmill Plains. So they're maybe one race apart, and Giz having some rough times here on Windmill Plains.
Yeah, he got the wrong Gloral.
Mm-hmm. So he got out of the water pretty fast, except he front bonked right into the wooden planks on the side. All right, so final push here. Boom.
You could state another advantage of hover. You don't have to bother about getting out of the water. Well.
No. Definitely. But you also do not get jumps like that in hover.
Yeah. 5500 woods by Des.
Yeah, 5500 woods sub 1's always a good time.
I think Chad was saying that she is on good pace compared to PB.
Yes. I don't 100% know Dez's PB, but if chat says so, then I'm gonna say it is true. It is very likely true because the racers here would know.
It had to be in a race, I think.
Probably.
I could see how.
Oh, he missed the balloon, but Giz still gets a 13 lap, so it's still good pace. Alright, as long as he sneaks around bumper, he does. Sneaks around bumper, grabs the balloon, gets the grab the immunity from the snowball, and gets a 41. Very nice, Giz.
Yes.
Ooh, Des had some drifting issues and ended up in the water, unfortunately. Giz starts his Frosty Village. These are the tracks that Giz is very familiar with. Yes. From here on out, Giz knows pretty much every single one of these tracks very, very well. Frosty Village is definitely one of his favorites.
Yes. At latest when we reach Dino, it's pretty much home.
Yes. We have, I believe, 2 races until the trophy now. We have, after Frosty Village, we have Treasure Caves Crescent Island.
So Des adjusted. She stopped the jump on the last lap in time because he had experience with the water in lap 2, and she said like, okay, let's just go clean in lap 3, and I can respect that.
Yes. Definitely can respect that for sure. So 143.
That's a good finish.
Yeah, so comparatively, Giz got a 136 or 135. So being 8 seconds off of
106. Giz is on something.
Yeah, 106 Frosty Village. That's very strong. He had a very nice time there.
My multitasking is sadly not good enough to kind of estimate what his pace is. But I guess when his timer becomes red, you can tell that he's behind.
Yes, because Giz is splitting. Yeah, so he might be.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of it could just come down to how good his Treasure Caves ends up being. In his Crescent Islands, if he has a chance at a PB. I don't know if he's gotten a sub 21 in the tournament. I think he might have, maybe, but I mean, I think record was 2058 when it started. So
just opened the sheet on the side, so
I don't think Giz has. I don't think Giz has gotten a sub 21. I don't think anybody but Kvest probably has in the tournament. But Giz does get a 39, so that's a good time.
Oh yeah.
Is getting closer. Okay, so he's barely behind. He's a couple of seconds off. Probably not going to get PB, but definitely, possibly, but definitely 21 pace. It looks like.
looks like we're looking at a 24:14 for Des.
Oh, okay.
It was done in her last race.
Okay. Cool. So we'll keep an eye out for Des getting a PB, and Giz isn't too far off his PB, but he's still got just looking at the pace, he's gonna need to kick it into high gear in order to get a sub 21. He might get a very low 21 here.
I mean, I'm not too unfamiliar with high gear Giz dyno finishes.
Yeah, definitely. He's capable of it. As long as he has a good Fossil Canyon, he should be fine, because his Ancient Lakes and his Jungle Falls are pretty solid most of the time. Ooh, just getting that zipper.
Yeah.
I thought for sure he was about to miss that. He gets it. He's going to finish really nicely here on what looks like a 105? Yeah, could have been a 104, but a little trip up got a 105. I thought it was 105 with a good finish, so I misjudged the time.
Yeah. Looked like he was a bit undecided whether to go for full risk in the end, or so it was kind of a hybrid.
Yeah. So 105 is nothing to be upset about at all. That's a really nice time.
The double here.
Okay.
Banana.
Okay, Giz with a 14:01 first lap. Does get the balloon. Sometimes you'll miss the balloon there if you're going fast.
Yeah.
A 1091.
League, are you watching?
Yeah, so 35 for Giz.
Yes.
This Dez is now on lap 2 of Treasure Caves, making her way through.
I think his timer was only red for like 1 or 2 seconds, so you were definitely.
Oh, he's definitely close. You know, if he gets he's definitely looks like he has a pace possibility. It just depends on how good this Fossil Canyon is.
Yeah.
I don't know what his split is on his PB. I mean,
okay, gets the blue. This is not this is not entirely in your control, because you can just be in front of the blue balloon in one frame and already passed it on the next frame. So technically, the frame where you hit it never existed.
Yeah.
And you don't get it.
Oh, the
I think
CPU
here
took it. Yeah. So this is still fine. This should
Can
still be
still
able to get a
sub
sub 1. Yeah.
Crunch is nice.
It's gonna be close. Maybe he'll get like a 1 flat.
Looks
Let's see
like
how
a
this
good-
canyon list goes. Oh yeah, no, this is 59. Very nice,
Yes.
Giz.
Nice job.
Oh, 1.5 seconds off. It's gonna be super tough. He's gonna have to really hit
Yeah.
high gear, but this looks like a sub. If nothing goes super wrong, this looks like a. I spoke too soon. I think it might. It's still possible, but it's gonna be tough to get the sub 21 now. Crash or curse. You can blame that one on me, Giz. He has to get like a. He has to get a 30s
38.
still.
I think 38. Yeah, 38.
Yeah, he has to get a really good time here.
Needs to be 9. Yeah, okay. Maybe like 02, 03. I would.
Yeah,
guess.
probably. It's close though. He'll get
That's
close.
finishing 112. Okay.
All right, Giz is gonna go to 21:02.
Oh,
Very nice.
So that's his tournament best. He had a 10 previous to this. 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's Giz's tournament best. It's a nice
So
run.
His times are like 21:10.
Wow, this looks really good for Dez. I think Dez is getting a 23 here, at least. Maybe
Yeah.
a 22? I don't know. Nah, 22 is probably not very
mean,
possible.
but
23
Fossil
23 is possible, though. I shouldn't say
Yeah.
22, because it looks like 21:30s already.
So we will finish this at about 22, and then Fossil Canyon takes more than a minute.
Yeah, it should be a 23. Yeah, you're definitely right. Probably a high 23 or a something like that. Maybe like 2340s.
This
So
will finish at a low for 23, I think.
Mhm.
So I see a high 23 more realistic.
I agree, yeah.
it's definitely possible.
Ooh, a little
Oh yeah.
canyonless, nice. 23 first lap, we take
That's one
those.
banana. Yeah.
Mhm.
7 banana better than 6.
Yeah. Diz did opt to go across the pond on lap 1, so she'll only get
Oh, okay, that's why it's 7.
she'll only
So I
get
guess-
7.
I guess 7 with that is pretty good though.
It is, yeah. That's usually the most you get.
It
Okay,
could actually be
21.
more realistic if you have a slightly lower speed and on during canyonless, that increases your chances to not drive through the blue balloon there. So
Yeah.
it could be actually on a theory level more consistent.
All right. So unfortunately, Des missed the balloon or missed the canyonless balloon, but should still get a sub 110. Should get a 109 here. Oh, got a 110. On to Jungle Falls. This looks like it could definitely. It looks like he's gonna be super close. Depends on if Des is gonna get a sub 40 Jungle Falls
I
here.
think 41.
I think 20. I think a low 24 is more realistic at this point.
Yes. Definitely beating 24-14. There had to be a lot of bad stuff happening to not beat that time.
Agreed. As long as she stays clean and doesn't have any water issues, we're good.
Oh yeah, so yeah, 41 was needed. Yeah, we might not see that 41, but a very low 24.
Yes.
And she might have a race left to show us the 23.
Definitely gonna PB though.
Like there was a continuous improvement by her, so I would definitely expect it. So
2409. All right.
whew,
Very nice.
the race.
Yep.
Well done on both
Well,
sides.
well done to both racers. I will. Wait, Des is here.
Hello.
See, hi Des. Congrats on the PB.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats for me too.
Sorry, I was just moving my microphone.
Mhm.
Thank you. Yeah, that I don't even know what to make of that run, but I mean, it felt good, but I didn't think it would be PB pace, so I'm pretty happy with that because this is my first run of the day. So
Yeah.
and it's against Giz, by the way. GG, congrats.
Yeah.
No.
Tournament
Thanks.
best.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It was a weird run to
It
me.
was.
The beginning was I was probably behind, honestly. Like it was so bad in the beginning. Greenwood Village was okay, but then I had 3 races in a row where I lost like 7 seconds plus on golds on each race. So I was like, yeah, this is gonna be trash. But then, yeah, like I had an okay second half. Like Women Plays was really bad, and Jungle Falls obviously at the end. But
Yeah.
I did look over
otherwise,
for
it was
a
okay.
second at the stream, and I saw that you were having some trouble in Windmill Plains, and I was
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, I'm not looking forward to that. That's actually a pretty hard car track because of the narrow
yeah.
pathways and stuff, and it's so
Yeah.
easy to get into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women Plains was harsh. Flew over zippers that
Ah.
didn't register, and
Yes.
it was really bad. But
Yeah. Game just decided no, you cannot hit that last zipper on one of the laps. I think it was lap 1.
Yeah,
I think you
can
had
yeah,
some-
yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on, and then
Yeah.
I tried to boost, and I was like, oh, I got a good jump, and then I slightly touched the tree, and I came to a full stop, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like, man, was it chloral? My FV, yeah, it was a decent 106.
That was fun. That was nice. Your Treasure Caves was 39. That was
Yeah.
pretty nice. Good CI, of course. That was 105.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I had like it would have easily been 104 if I didn't get stuck on the corner at the end. But
Yeah.
Yeah, the sub 1 Fossil Canyon is always nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
And then-
it was an
literally-
okay race. Especially since I lost like 20 plus seconds on 3 races in the beginning. I felt like the rest was, except for Women Plains, was okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
there's-
you.
Yeah, sorry.
I think you got the longest jump I've ever seen on Spaceport Alpha with your triple.
Oh yeah, on the second lap.
Yeah, that was
I'm
sick.
so interested. I want to see this.
He flew over halfway through the tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Space for Alpha, and but I think I was a little unlucky. I think on the last lap it was weird because something that has never happened to me before happened when I was drifting into the tunnel. To the laser room.
Yeah,
It changed my drift.
it
So
did. Yeah.
I slammed into the wall instead of keeping my drift as always. It's weird, but yeah. It was still okay. It was like a 132, so I can't really complain too much about that.
Yeah.
You were only 3 minutes ahead of me, so I think you did pretty well.
Yeah, I need to play like this or better if I want to beat Kves or Chloral in the next matches. But yeah. 21-2 is better than the 21-19 I had yesterday, so that's good.
Yes.
I know this has nothing to do with car percent, but I was looking at the chart, and I think Nettie is the only one who is undefeated right now.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Nettie.
Did Kves lose?
No, Kves is gonna be undefeated when he's done.
And then, would it be Ben who would also be the hover undefeated then? Potentially?
Yeah, that can actually be true.
Because Ben beat Joe, and I think Ben also defeated Morks.
And he beat
And he-
Halul yesterday.
Yeah, and he faces, and then I play Ben tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh gosh.
Some incredible players.
Seems like my
this
connection
spring.
is back.
You're back, Patty.
Welcome
Yes.
back,
Yeah.
Patty.
Yeah, I reconnected. Cool.
Well, it's nice for you to connect with us again.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Dude, I'm glad Obio pinged me because I was
Oh yeah.
I was in the middle of fighting Hades and I did just get that fight, so I'm paused in the middle of the boss fight.
Yeah.
And I also had ordered food, so so the food came during the run.
Is it
Oh.
just sitting
It was good.
outside right
It
now?
was great. Huh?
Yes.
So it was great.
That's
So I'm
good.
gonna go back to that. But
Yep, man.
nice PB.
Yeah, thank you.
Des, yeah.
Good race. Good race.
Good race. Yeah.
So, yeah. Good luck to the runners who are playing after.
I think it's later on today. I want to say
Yes.
about like 4.5-ish hours. I want to say
Yeah.
around 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Alright, nice.
We have Trident versus Prak. And then Prak City versus, and then the same Prak will be facing Obio. So that'll be
Oh.
some fun matches.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be around.
I'm gonna root for Canada.
There's so much Canada in these races. All right. I think that's gonna do it for us here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to tune in later, and thanks to Asbo for the restream, and thanks to Des and Giz for the race, and Patty for being my co-commentator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for
thank you
coming.
guys for commenting.
It was a pleasure.
All right, we'll see y'all in about 4.5 hours
Yep. See you then.
to be back.